Rodeo. I don't know about you, but when I think of a rodeo, I think of the action, patriotism, cowboys, cowgirls, and most of all, the amazing athletes that make the sport of rodeo possible. The livestock. A rodeo is a family-friendly event adults, young children, and teens can enjoy that dates back to more than 100 years. Did you know there are multiple organizations trying to discontinue the sport of rodeo? Animal rights activist groups claim that the horses, cattle, sheep, goats, and any other animal that you would find at the rodeo are not taken care of in a proper manner. They believe these athletes experience a tremendous amount of abuse. This could not be further from the truth. The horses and cattle found in rodeos are treated like royalty. These athletes are fed and given water multiple times a day. The horses and also some of the cattle have regular chiropractic care. Chiropractic adjustments as well as consistent vet checks ensures the livestock are feeling their best at all times. There are many precautions set into place to keep these athletes at their highest potential. The Professional Rodeo Cowboy Association has made it mandatory for a veterinarian to be at the arena at all times while rodeos are taking place. It is not just the organization that cares about the livestock. It is also the competitors. The competitors know without the dedication and drive from each and every animal that enters the arena, they would not be able to execute the event in which they are competing. Money is involved so the sport of rodeo stays alive, but it is not necessarily the leading factor to why these competitors desire to compete. Rodeo has been around for generations. It began evolving in the middle of the 19th century. While cowboys were working on open range cattle operations, they would get bored and start mini competitions that involved roping calves and wrestling steers. Shortly after, other events started to evolve, like bull riding, barrel racing, and team roping. Since then, there have been more and more events introduced to the rodeo community. Rodeo is not the only event animal rights activist groups are trying to terminate when it comes to livestock. There are these organizations such as PETA, which stands for People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, are opposed to raising livestock to show in 4-H and FFA. Organizations such as this one struggle to understand the reasoning behind these projects for youth. 4-H and FFA are educational programs. Their goal is to foster a respect and understanding of livestock and how they are raised. 4-H and FFA teaches children how to be responsible by caring for something that depends on them and needs daily care. PETA argues that animals should not be killed. They should only be raised and used as pets. This organization tries to justify their argument by saying these animals are individuals who have unique personalities, needs, and feelings. This organization also refers to animals as someone on their website. The definition of the word someone is an unknown or unspecific person. The legal definition of the word livestock is animals raised and used on farms. Animals have multiple benefits, and they provide us with multiple necessities of life. These items include food, fertilizer, furniture, clothing, medicine, and plastic, to just name a few. Animals also provide us with meat. Meat is the #1 necessity animals provide us with. There are multiple advantages to raising livestock. Nonetheless, animal rights activist groups are seeking to terminate raising livestock and using them for occupational tasks. Misinformation makes it difficult for agriculturalists to fulfill their missions. Without farmers and ranchers raising livestock, everyday life would be more difficult. Without raising livestock, everyday life would be more complicated. Thank you.